Jade Reed, here today with another conservation craft. So today we're going to be making bird seed ornaments. This is something really fun and easy you can do, and it's great to do in the winter to kind of help supplement feeding for wintering birds. If you purchase one of our birdseed ornament packages here at the office, most of these supplies will be in the package for you. Otherwise, the recipe is super simple and anybody can get these ingredients pretty much anywhere. So today we're gonna make birdseed ornaments. First, our ingredients, we have birdseed. This is a fruit berry mix just to give kind of a variation for the birds. We have cold water, hot water, Knox gelatin. You're gonna need 2 packages of that. We have some corn syrup, and then you'll need a cookie cutter. You'll use multiple cookie cutters. We're doing heart-shaped ones for Valentine's Day. You'll need some straws cut up, as well as some string to hang your birdseed ornaments outside. So to start our ornaments, we're going to start with the cold water. You're gonna do 1/2 cup of cold water, put it in a container. Then we're going to take our Knox gelatin and we're going to put it in there. We're going to stir it until it's completely dissolved. All right, that looks pretty dissolved to me. So we're going to add our boiling hot water. I already boiled this ahead of time. We're going to stir this until it is completely dissolved as well. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So our next step is to add 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. And we're going to stir that up. Okay, I think that's stirred pretty good. Stir it here just a little bit more. Now the fun part, we're gonna add our bird seed. So I have measured out 2.5 cups of bird seed. So this is actually gonna make quite a few ornaments. So if you did purchase one of our bird seed ornament packages, we only give you 1 cookie cutter. So you can use other cookie cutters around your house, or you could use the bottoms of small cups to be kind of your mold for these ornaments. Dried fruit in there, it actually smells kind of good. All right, so I have it stirred in here pretty good. I'll kind of show you. It still is a little soupy, and we need that to be a little bit thicker so that when we put them in the ornaments, it'll hold its form and the liquid won't seep out of the ornament. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this in the fridge for about 10 minutes and then we'll come back. Alrighty, so we have popped this in the fridge for about 10 minutes. You can see it's pretty thick. It doesn't look like there's anything runny in it, so that's what we wanted. Now I've got a cookie sheet, and I put some parchment paper on it just so that it doesn't get too sticky and it'll be easy to take off. And again, I only have one cookie cutter with me. Normally you would have multiple cookie cutters, and so we're just gonna do it with the one today, and then you guys can do it with more at home. So I'm just gonna take some of this, mix it up here again. There's still a little bit of liquid. If you feel like maybe it's still too liquidy, go ahead and pop that back into the fridge just for a little bit longer. All right, so then I'm just gonna fill up my cookie cutter with the birdseed. Press it in there nice and good. Then we're going to take our straws that I had pre-cut up. I'm just going to stick it right in the middle there and make sure it goes all the way to the ground, to the bottom of that cookie sheet. And if you have to, fill in some more around it. And we're going to leave it like that. And that is how we are going to put it in the freezer. So you can freeze it for up to 24 hours, and then we'll go put this in the freezer, and we'll come back and we'll show you what to do after that. Alrighty guys, now our birdseed ornaments have been in the freezer for an extended period of time. I didn't put them in overnight. It didn't really need that, but you can do it overnight if you feel like yours do need that. So you can see it's right here. I have that straw through it. I went ahead, and since I only had one cookie cutter, I found an old ice cream dish, and I made one out of this as well too. So you could use virtually anything to make these birdseed ornaments, which is kind of fun. So I'm just going to pull my straw out, and it did make a hole. You can see it made a hole. If it didn't, I would just use like a toothpick or something to try to make sure that the hole goes all the way through. Then I'm just gonna push it out. Now what I did is I let it sit out from the freezer for about a minute, and it unthawed just enough for me to be able to just pop it right out of the cookie cutter. Then I'm gonna take my string, and we're just gonna loop it through. Now it was frozen, so it's probably going to start unthawing as you're working with it. So you want to kind of be a little quick about it to try to get these outside. Now these birdseed ornaments are really fun to make, but they're really only good for winter bird feeding. And so you just have to be careful, because if you make them in the summer, it's probably going to melt as soon as you take it outside. So that's why these are great for winter bird feeding. And there we go. We have an ornament bird feeder. So I'm going to do that with this one as well too, but thank you guys for joining us for this awesome program, and we look forward to seeing your guys' conservation craft.